Hello, Cleveland, and everyone from everywhere else. Welcome to your 10-minute TA for Tuesday, March 25th. Hope your week's going well. Before we get into the charts, please give me a like, give me a subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Really gives me, it's consider it a personal favor to yours truly. I would greatly appreciate it. And as a thank you, because I'm sure you've done it by now, here's a picture of a very cute koala. All right. Without further ado, let's get into the charts. Oh man, I got the wrong chart there. All right. Let me just do this. There we go. All right. So what do we got going on here? Well, from yesterday, we were talking about, hey, this might turn into a bull flag this way. It went a little lower. We also were talking about it coming down to 786 retracement. It did not get that low, but it did get fairly low. Come on. Come on. There we go. More like this now. And if we bring that back down there, well, the breakout's up to 91.5, which is still good. Still over that 90 that we want to see broken in order to invalidate this bear flag that we've been talking about for a while. The Stokes here on the 90 are pointing to the upside, so that's good. That tells us that, more upside is likely. However, we are seeing the RSI curling over. Now, usually when the RSI starts to curl over, the Stokes tend to slow down a bit or curl over as well. Now, if that were to happen, well, how far down can we go? Well, we can still go down as far as the 786, down to that 85-ish level without invalidating this bull flag. And as long as this bull flag is here and even down from that 786 level or even that 85 level, let's say 85, we're coming right up to that 90,000 resistance level that we need to break over again in order to invalidate this bear flag. All right. Volatility is rather high. I mean, it's only 32%. It's indicated here by the BBWP, but that is relatively high. I mean, look, it was here, down here for a while. Now movement, now it's high. And look at the volatility. Alrighty. If it continues, and it looks like it's curling, putting in a higher high here, or a higher low there. So if it comes up, brings the volatility back up, then expect a big move. Upside or downside, this doesn't really tell us where the move's coming, but if you see this start coming up, then you know a big move is coming. All right. Let's take a quick peek at the 22 just to see where it's looking like. And the RSI is in bullish territory over its signal line, and the Stokes also in bullish territory over its signal line. So, yeah, this could continue. This could very well continue up to the upside, break out of this bull flag, and get moving, Very likely. However, I am noticing this could turn into a diamond pattern as well. You see that? It would have come up, come in from there. So the first part of the diamond. Let's make the diamond a different color. Let's make the diamond white. All right, so the first one's there. Then it would come down to there. And then we'd see from the bottoms here to there. And then there to there. Now, a diamond with that comes in from the downside usually comes out to the downside. How much further down? Well, hopefully it gets stopped at the 85K support level. That'd be great. But if it doesn't, 786 can also hold at 84. But if that doesn't, well, then we're heading back down to that one. Hopefully the 200 will hold at that point. But if not, well, then we're heading back to this low point here, at which point we'll kind of have to say it's a different pattern altogether. But we'll come to that when we get there. Hopefully it doesn't get any lower than 85 if this diamond does play out. I say if because, again, this is a game of probabilities. Perhaps this bull flag will play out instead of this diamond pattern. But that means that we have like a 50-50 chance to the up or downside here on the 90-minute chart. Here on the 6-hour chart, we are seeing downward momentum on the Stokes and them being under their signal line. But we are seeing a little bit of curling right here around the 50. So it may be trying to stay here in bullish territory. We're also seeing the RSI start to curl back up. And like I said here, when the RSI curls, usually the Stokes actually follow. Usually we'll see the RSI curl first, then we'll see the Stokes curl. Other than that, we're still in the same uptrend, but we're also still in the same bear flag. And this wedge, this upward trending wedge, if it remains a wedge, well, it could turn into a downward trending wedge. What would we want? What would we see if it was turning into that? Well, we would see a lower low, lower than this like 83, 84 level that we were bouncing off of there. So if that does happen, well, yeah, if we see a lower low is what I mean, then this trend may be reversing back to the downside. How far down? Well, a wedge usually plays back to where it started, which would be down here at 77. But if it does get that low, then we're also watching for that bear flag to hit and take it down to 73. So hopefully we can break out of this area, out of this golden pocket of this fib retracement here. You'll notice that we're in between the 618 and the 786 retracement on this bear flag. This is a zone where reversals tend to happen. So if it was going to happen, it's going to happen from here. So we're really watching for movement up to this key level, that 90, and then hopefully breaking over it along with that 200 here on the 6-hour chart. I've been talking about that for a while. You notice that the squeeze is gone and we're moving to the upside. So this may break out more. I mean, the squeeze didn't really break out. It just kind of, like, what do I mean by that? Well, look at, where was the last squeeze? That one didn't really break out either. That one did. It was a short squeeze, but not like a short squeeze, but like a squeeze that didn't last very long. Anyway, so yeah, we're watching for those bullish or those bearish indicators, patterns, these bearish patterns on the 6-hour, while we have one bullish pattern here on the 90-minute and a bearish pattern here on the 90-minute. And the daily, we're looking at that. We're looking at confluence now between price action and the RSI, showing bullish confluence. Stokes are in overbought territory, but the RSI has moved into bullish territory. This could get stuck up here. It's been known to happen, especially if we can see the Stokes here on the 6-hour take back up to the upside. And that can happen if the Stokes here on the 90-minute continue to the upside as well. And that can happen if the 22-minute continues to the upside. Although it's kind of high right now, it's in overbought territory. So we'll see. We shall see. There might be a little bit of a retrace. How far is it from its 21? 21's like right around here, so not too far. Let's look at the 5. The 5 has a reset its Stokes and looks like it might be trying to head up again. If that's the case, yeah, we're seeing higher lows here on the Stokes, confluence with that, higher lows here on the price. So yeah, things are looking okay. We're over the 200 on the 5. We're over the 200 on the 1. 1 looks like it wants to continue, although that's a noisy time frame. So yeah, things are actually looking good. I'm still pensively bullish because of those bear flags and this diamond, and yeah, bear flag and the diamond and the upward trending wedge all have me pensively bullish. But we're breaking out of this downtrend here. We've been moving up in this uptrend here. Still got a bull flag here. But don't get bull trapped, because that's very well could be what's happening here. What is a bull trap? A bull trap is when the big players move the price up. They get a bunch of smaller players to say, hey, yeah, it's going back up. Open up a high leveraged futures position. And then they do that. And then the big players say, okay, we got enough longs in there. Let's drop it and liquidate all those longs and take their money. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little, what's the word? conspiracy theory-ish, conspiracy theorist, being a conspiracy theorist, but yeah, that's probably what's happening. I mean, if you don't think manipulation is happening in this market, then I'm very happy for you. You live in a very, very nice world where things are awesome and no one has ever tricked you or lied to you or manipulated you, and you just aren't seeing it because it's definitely there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Music courteously provided by Luminist, Veloa, and Sasquatch. You guys are awesome. Much love. See you later.